So then, we are back with more understandings from the Renewed Covenant, from the Aramaic English translation of the Word. This translation comes from the original manuscripts of the prophets of Israel, from the prophets of Yahweh, giving us then the understanding of the time of the end, based upon then Yeshayahu, the 61st chapter, gives us the understanding of the time of the restoration, meaning of the holy cities, and then later the city and its relation with the world. We also understand the time of Yohanan. He was then in the first holy city, giving directives to the nations around him. And then the records of the time of the cities were nicely recorded, but unfortunately burned in the library of Alexandria. Great many of those manuscripts were there. So then, understand the time of the end and where we are at as a nation, we begin to make a very nice time where we can understand the Messiah's teachings, so then we can use and understand and then the layer of then the secular rulership. We understand as a nation we were given the wrong scripture. So then we are relearning what the Messiah said. However, our country then is at a place where then our industry is nearly non-existent. How we are going to recuperate our industry without proper privatization? We are then precisely as a similitude where then our ships during the Second World War and the combat of Midway, our ships were the northeast of Midway, named as Point Luck. This is it, boys and girls. Precisely we are during the time of the Point Luck. If we don't privatize, we won't ever recuperate. There are only a couple of choices and a couple of choices only. Privatizing and then recuperating our industry and maintaining our costs properly via budget, reducing our arsenal from around the world in terms of the military, only the required minimum, making a deal with the Chinese, make sure they take on patrols because they have enough industry to back it up. We don't have it. Or we maintain the status quo and print out more money. Then at the end of the 40 years, our economy is ruined. That's it. Point luck. Either we take on what it brings then in terms of the economical crisis and understanding what it's causing, government out of limitation, spending more than earning. Either we privatize and fix it, or then we mesmerize and then remediate for the moment, and then we get caught by the end of this next term. We have a choice. Either Nimitz take a nice walk at the beach and having a coconut drink over there and let the war go to heck. Or he had to put on a uniform and then he had to go out and gather up his people and do an inventory. So far our government is treating the problem as if Nimitz would take on his boxers and would go out and have a nice drink at the beach. Rather than positioning our ships at northeast of Midway Island.